What is up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we are doing day 4 of Joe's Vanity HalloWEEK. And if you haven't watched the previous videos for this week, then you may not be familiar with what Joe's Vanity HalloWEEK is. And if you are not, Joe's Vanity HalloWEEK is 5 days straight of uploading. I've uploaded Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and today. And then I'm also uploading tomorrow for 5 full days of Joe's Vanity Halloween makeup. We have glam, we have gore, we have simple, we have quick, we have a bunch of different types of makeup looks that you can pick from. So if you haven't watched those previous videos, go ahead and go watch those after this one. And then make sure you subscribe to my channel and click on the notification bell so you don't miss tomorrow's. Also, within Joe's Vanity HalloWEEK, we are doing a big giveaway. And instead of repeating myself every single video, I went ahead and pre-recorded something to plug into all week. So if you want to hear more about the giveaway, then watch this. So for the Joe's Vanity HalloWEEK giveaway, all you have to do is be subscribed to my channel and make sure your notification bell is turned on. Then follow me on Instagram, which is Joe's_Vanity. And then make sure you leave your Instagram handle below so I have a way to get a hold of you if you are the winner. So I'm sure you're wondering what you could possibly win, and here's what you could win. This is a makeup bag. This is the Ulta Beauty X Essence makeup bag. It's the collaboration. It's super cute. It's Girls United collection. It's got a bunch of different girls, and it is full of goodies. We're going to show you what the goodies are inside. So you could win 2 Morphe brushes. One is a face brush, which is the E34 brush, and it is my favorite brush for bronzer and contouring. And then this is my favorite brush for eyeshadow in the transition shade, so I figured I'd give away both of them. This is the E23 brush from the Elite collection. You could also win, as mentioned in a previous video of mine, this Park Avenue Princess contour and highlight palette. I will give you a sneak peek of this. This is actually something that I did receive in BoxyCharm. It is a very nice, expensive palette. Super cute packaging, but I already have it, so I told you guys I was going to put it in a future giveaway. So that is what I'm doing. I'm adding it to this giveaway. And then you will win these aromatherapy shower tablets. It's the Ulta Beauty brand, but it's the Sea Breeze and Aloe Water tablets. It comes with 4 tablets. You just put them in your shower. It's just that aromatherapy, like spa type, it's like bath bombs basically, but for a shower. And then included is this Buxom Lash Mascara. It's just a deluxe size of this mascara. And then the Bare Minerals. This is the Gen Nude Neutral Eyeshadow Palette. It is super cute. This is the colors that are on the inside. I will actually show you. I'll open it up and show you. This is the full size of this palette. Super cute packaging. Check that out. And then you pop it open, and these are the shades on the inside. It's just very neutral. I went with this palette because I figure it's very compact and easy to travel with, and it's also something that pretty much anyone with any skin tone could use. It also comes with the Bare Minerals Queen Tiffany shade loose eyeshadow. It's a super cute, like, brown mauve almost type shade. It's super pretty shimmery color. It's a loose pigment. Super cute and tiny, easy to travel with. And then you could get 2 lip products. So this is my favorite bullet lipstick besides the Huda Beauty. The Huda Beauty is my favorite, but as far as like inexpensive nude bullet lipstick, this one is by far my favorite. It's the Ulta Beauty shade in the shade Barely There. The Ulta Beauty brand in the shade Barely There. It is so cute. So I went and grabbed one of these because I was like, I'm gonna put some stuff in there that I really enjoy so that you guys can see why I enjoy them. And then last but not least, I did the Essence X Ulta Beauty Girls United collection. This is the High Shine Lip Gloss in Finesse. So it is super cute, like light pinky shimmery shade. They're pretty much sheer, but it does have a pink tint to it. Super comfortable, super cute. So yeah, all you have to do to be entered to win this bag full of goodies is make sure you are subscribed and follow me on the Instagram. And again, make sure you put your Instagram handle below so I have a way to get a hold of you. Okay, so if you haven't seen by the title and the thumbnail yet, today we're doing botched. I've seen this going around a lot where it's just like, just pretty much a botched woman that goes in for plastic surgery and she comes out botched. So what we're going to do is start out marking off all the areas with like a black liquid liner. I have 3 different ones right here. I don't know which one I'm going to use yet. We're going to swatch them all. See, I swatched one and forgot to let it dry and I just smeared it everywhere. But we got this Ico Fat Liquid Liner. I'm going to swatch all of them. That one's pretty pigmented. I just want to see which one's going to show up the best for you guys. I really love this NYX Matte Liquid Liner. It's just got a brush tip instead of a felt tip, so it's a little harder to make good lines with. But all of these are looking pretty pigmented. Yeah, they all look the same. So we'll probably just use this big old marker because it's like drawing. So in case you're wondering, this is the Dramatic Longwear Carbon Black Ico London Fat Liquid Eyeliner Marker. And I don't know how good you would be able to do wings with this, but okay, so first we're gonna do nose job. So we're gonna do just like, I've never had a nose job, obviously. I've never had any plastic surgery. I've done temporary cosmetic temporary cosmetic changes such as lip filler and Botox, but I've never done like a surgery type. And I'm just kind of looking at different botched pictures or like plastic surgery pictures and just kind of making my lines based off of that. And then we're going to go in where we're drawing our lines as if that's where we were supposed to get our surgery, and we're going to create these like bruises and cuts and things like that. Like, it really messed us up. So this would be, I don't know how long it's going to take me because I've never done a botched look, and since we are going to use some probably liquid latex and maybe some of the scar wax, then I don't really know how long it's going to take me. But this is a really easy, I don't know if it's quick, but I know it's easy, just like botched look, because you're just drawing because you want those marks there, and then you're just going to go in and make it look like you really got messed up. Have y'all ever seen that show Botched? It's actually pretty interesting to watch. I don't exactly know what these lines would be for, but I figure if we add some kind of I left my hair to be really messy. I just let it air dry so that it would kind of fit the character, because I am going to put bandages around my head. You know how they do? Probably one on my nose. We'll see. I don't know. I also wanted to do some kind of botch down here on my boobs. We'll try to lift them up. I'll probably have to zoom out for pictures purposes, but we'll do like we're doing a boob lift. Booby lift. That looks terrible. I would be botched. I would for sure be botched if I was basing it off of this. So, but that's good because we want it to look botched. I'm also going to add some contouring in so it looks like the boobs are lifted like so. Okay, so first we are going to go ahead and take some contour. We're going to contour certain areas to make them look a little messed up. I don't know if this color is going to work for me as far as contour. It's way too pink. Never mind. Let's see. Okay, so you want to go in with like a cream contour. So I'm just taking a cream contour palette and just going to kind of add some shadow through there. See how it looks like there's a little bit of like bruising shadow? And you could totally do this look and then wear like a hospital gown with it, or like one of those like even scrubs, like blue scrubs. There we go. Now we're getting some dimension. Doesn't have to be a good contour palette. It can literally just be anything. Any kind of cream. Cream just blends easier, I feel like. When I'm doing a full face, I don't use cream. But when I'm using like, if I'm doing like Halloween makeup and I want it to blend really well, I always use cream. So let's see. Let's create some kind of shadow here in the boob area. And make it look like we're a bit lifted. Hold on. What you guys see? Okay, so we're gonna blend that out and make it look like there's a bit of cleavage there, because homegirl was not blessed in the chest. That'll work. So now you want to add a little bit of bruising under the eye, which we've already learned in previous videos how to do that. But we'll go ahead and do it again. And I'm just taking, this is that same color wheel that I used to use under my eyes. I feel like this is the best color for under my eyes and for like random bruising, like if we did a little bit of bruising around the nose, see there? I just feel like it's a good tone for bruising. And this is, like I said, it's the Ben Nye Cream Shadow CS3 Character Shadow. I don't know if CS3 is the color, but that's what it says on the back of it. Oh yeah, this is good. This is good, guys. We're gonna add some bruising to start off with. Okay, so I'm going to add some bruising all around the edge of my face, because we are going to go in and make that a cut, but the more bruising we have, the better. But do you see how easily this is coming together? And like I've mentioned in my previous videos, I'm no pro. I know there's probably better ways, easier ways, and probably faster ways to do this. This is just how I do it. Okay, so I'm going to take and go back over those lines. So now that we have some bruising and discoloration to our face, now we're going to go in with some scar wax. Okay, so the scar wax I used last time was that Ben Nye nose and scar wax, but I also found another one in my Halloween kit from last year, Coco Happy Makeup Beauty, I'm not sure, synthetic modeling wax. So I have both of them. This one looks pretty dried out, but I was just going to see if it's any easier to manipulate than this one. I'm just going to feel them. Now I'm pretty sure this Coco Happy one is pretty much dried out. I'll probably have to really work with that to get it to work. So we're going to go back in with the same Ben Nye Scar Wax. Okay, so typically people use, like, to keep it from being so sticky on your hands and being able to roll it, people use like Vaseline. But I am not using Vaseline. I'm actually just using like this hemp lotion, and I've noticed that that does help. Before I forgot to use that, but I couldn't remember exactly how it worked, but I remembered that I was supposed to use something to help it manipulate. I probably need to spread this thinner, actually. We're going to spread this really thin, and we're going to put this part all the way around our face. So I'm going to put my hair behind my ears and look funny for just a minute. We're going to try to get this all around our face. Now we're not going to use it in every single area. We want it to look like, oh, you gashed a little, baby. You gashed a little. So press that there. And what I'm going to do is I'm just literally digging this scar wax out because this is going to be the last video I do for Halloween using scar wax. Next year I'll buy a new one. But I'm not going to add, like on this side I'm just going to make it look cut up a little bit. I'll probably just throw on some liquid latex going right there. I'll layer a little bit of it. But for this top part and like underneath, like here and like here, I'm going to make it look like gashes. Whereas with like the latex, it kind of, I feel like with latex, unless you're using like tissue or something, I feel like it only ends up looking like little scratches, which is fine because that's totally okay. We can work with that look. We're just going to place this scar wax right through here like so. Need to go thinner. We're going to place it right through here and press it. Oh, it's falling apart. It's falling apart, guys. The best thing to do to make this scar wax stick is to go ahead and spread it out on your face. It's stuck to my forehead pretty good. I don't really know why, but it did. And we'll just take this and press it. You spread the edges like against your skin. So we're just going to place that there. We'll just keep that one there. We're actually going to pull this off. We'll just put that gash there. We'll use this scar wax for something else, but we're going to go ahead and go into the little spatula number here. And I'll put a little bit of this lotion on my finger. We'll use it to spread the edges. So this spreading the edges not only makes it stick, but it also makes, when you put color over the wax, it makes it look like it's part of your skin rather than having that big old lump. And I'm not going to spread the other side of the scar wax because it will spread it right into my hair. But I'm going to have a bandage over that area anyways, so it'll be alright. So see how it like blended into my skin? My son's crying, sorry guys. I'm just gonna be honest, I don't like the way this lotion smells. It reminds me of something. So see how it's like raised and lifted there? It looks kind of gapped. I mean gashed, not gapped. Okay, so you see how that looks like that, and that, and that. So we have leftover scar wax that I've already rolled, so we're going to add some gashes in other parts of our face. I just don't know where yet. Let's do... Our nose is going to have a bandage on it, and I'm just going to kind of make it bleed. So we'll put a few gashes like right here on, well no, I'm going to put the scar wax back. I feel like I've done all this, that's all the scar wax I want. I'll use liquid latex for the rest of the part. And what I'm going to do for the liquid latex is something fun to see if it works. I don't know if it's going to work, but we'll see. Okay, so now I'm going to take the liquid latex, and I'm just going to, this is that same liquid latex out of that Ben Nye kit, and I'm just going to take, ooh, I got a piece of hair stuck to me, and I'm just going to take the liquid latex and kind of lay it across where I have some of these arrows going up, and I'm just going to layer it. It'll dry clear, but I'm just going to layer it. Because when you layer it, you're able to like pull at it and make it look like hanging skin. Okay, I'm going to use my fan to speed up the dry time. And as you can see, it's drying clear. Just the thicker areas are taking a little bit longer to dry. But I just wanted to get the base layer dry, and then I'm going to layer it, dry it one more time, and layer it again. And then we'll move on and let it dry completely. Okay, so while we're letting that dry, I did do a thicker layer, so it's taking a little longer to dry, but I'm going to let it dry. And we're going to go ahead and do the cutting into the scar wax. I need to find something. Ooh, yeah. So the opposite end of this spatula I was using to spread the scar wax is a little bit sharper. So we're just going to cut into it like so, just to create a gash. And that's okay if we get a little up there, because we can use that as a cut or like loose skin or whatever. So we're gonna open it a little bit. Okay, what happened? Okay, now that I've created like indentions where like the cut would actually be, we're going to color it with bruising and just different type colors just to make it look like the wound, and then we're going to fill it with blood. I'm going to go ahead and clip my hair back because I should have done it a long time ago, but my hair doesn't clip back very well. So I look ridiculous, and it's totally fine though. Totally fine. Same back into that little bruising thing, and we're just going to press over that scar wax and make it look more bruised up. And if you get too much, you can go back in and just kind of blend over it with the opposite end that doesn't have any pigment on it. I'm going to do it all through here and here. Just everywhere I have that scar wax placed. I'm not going to go over liquid latex just yet because well, it's not dry. Okay, now I'm going to go in with like a bluish color just to kind of make that look more like bruising, and then we'll go in with the bandages. Okay, so I'm going to go in with this Ben Nye, it's CK4 Bruise and Abrasion color wheel, and I'm going with this blue color right here. And just kind of pick it up and just kind of close to the wound, I'm going to add some blue to it, just so it looks pretty beat up around that part. And as you can see, that really helps make it look realistic. And it'll be just around these really big gashes that I'll add the blue, just to make it more extreme. Like so. Okay, so I'm actually going to go in really quick with this liner brush, and I'm going to go in with this like dark reddish shade just to create the cut itself in the scar wax, because you want it to not just be blood, you want it to look like there's an actual cut there, like that. I'm just going to do this all the way around. Okay, so now that we look like we have cuts on that scar wax, It looks like we're getting some dry liquid latex through here, so we can actually go ahead and pop that up in just a second. But first, again, we're gonna go do bandages. So I literally went to Dollar Tree and just got this random gauze, like the rolled gauze, and then the gentle tape just to wrap it around it. So I'm gonna do like gauze around my head and then like a nose bandage probably. See how much we need around our head. Okay. I'm just gonna cut that. And I'm probably just gonna wrap it in half because I only want the front half showing anyway. I only want like the front half of this bandage showing anyway. So it's gonna look like this. Once I wrap the tape around it, we don't want to cover up our gash there. So yeah, no. I feel like the biggest tip I can give for Halloween makeup is your props. I feel like what you wear, what small props. I mean, this is $2 props, and it's gonna make a big difference compared to if I was to not add bandages. And I'm actually just gonna, just so this will stay and I can adjust it. I didn't fold it in half. I changed my mind. But just so it'll stay, I'm just gonna tie it in just a little tie right here. And then I'll wrap the tape around that part. And I'll cut that wobbling piece off. This piece. So this is like falling, so I'm going to slide it back until it's time to finish. There. So we'll pull that bandage up closer, and I'm actually going to get some gauze, put it across here, and then just put a band-aid. I'll have to go get a band-aid in a second. But for now, we're just going to go ahead and finish up. We're going to add just a touch, just a tad touch of bruising over. Hold on. I may not even have to add color. Let's see. Yeah, I probably will. But I'm just going to add some bruising over that liquid latex because it looks like it's drying, but it's not changing complete colors on us, so we're going to have to make it blend somehow. We are going to dab blood over all those areas. Some will have more blood than the other, but oh no. Okay, so now I'm going to take and find just like a peel up point, even if I just take my sharp nail. Oh, see, look. It's like pulling my skin together and creating this scabbing. I'm just going to pull it up just a little bit. See how it's like lifting and looking like loose skin? So I'm going to do in all of them. I just want it to look like there's like a nasty loose skin. First I'm going to gather it like I did that other. And then when I finish, I'm actually going to make my lips stick up big. See how it looks like peeled up skin? Gross. Okay, I'm actually going to take off the bandages until it's time for me to take pictures of it, or until we finish the look, really, because I don't want it to mess up my wounds here, like I feel like I'm already doing. Okay, so now that we have all this done, we're going to take that liner brush that I've been using, and I'm going to clean it off, and then I'm just going to get some of the coagulated, no. First we're going to get into the bruise wheel, and we're going to take that reddish shade here and the maroon shade here and kind of mix them, and we're going to add that on the inside of these cuts. See how that's making that look more realistic? Got a dark red and a bright red. I usually finish off with the dark red, so I'll do like the dark red, then add the bright red, then add the dark red again. Just so it's not too bright. Ooh, this is looking gross. Gross. And you want to put it down in that wound. That way if anything flaps up, you're not seeing bare skin. You're actually seeing what looks like a wound. Yuck. That scar wax keeps falling off. We might leave that one off. Yeah. Yeah, we'll leave that one off. I might have got too much lotion on that one. Just drag some of that blood down and up like that. Ooh. So I'm just going to drag those colors. I'm going to mix them again and just drag them into this top cut. So we have a little bit of a brighter red. And then I'm going to take the same color and mix it around in my nose so that I can just put that blood going down my nose. I'm just doing it on the edges of my nose. Like that. And then we'll just make the blood be right below it. And then I'm actually going to mix the dark red and just kind of splatter it on my lips like this. Okay, now it's looking like lipstick. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have rubbed my lips together. Now I want it to look a little bit like that. It does look like lipstick. But we're going to add blood to it, so it's okay. I'll add the dark red lines. I need to go back over that. Okay, so now literally all I'm going to do is add the coagulated blood. I'm just going to dip into this with a beauty blender. And what we're going to do is just kind of dab over the areas that I have cuts. And I'm just kind of pressing into that wound with the flat side of this beauty blender. Like so. And the places that I didn't make an open wound, I'm just going to go over and just stamp over it with that coagulated blood. And then I'm going to take that same little liner brush and just kind of place that blood all around my nose. Like that. And I feel like everything looks good except I brought the blood too far up, I feel like, above those cuts. So once I'm going to like conceal over that top part just a little bit. And then we're going to glue our lips, put on our bandages, and be done. I lied. I forgot to put the blood over the main wounds. What was I thinking? I don't know. But just gonna stamp that over those wounds. Okay, so now I'm going to take some liquid latex and literally press just a little bit here and a little bit here and kind of glue my lips down so it looks like I tried to get injections. And then I'm going to place just a bandage across my nose, like a band-aid, with a little bit of gauze showing through, and then I'll be done. So I'm going to show you the final result. That's all I'm doing. I'm taking a little liquid latex, going to hold it there till it dries, hold it there till it dries. That's all it'll look like, and then adding the bandage on my nose, and I'll show you the final result. So that is it, you guys. I liquid latex on my lips. I'll have to do it again for the picture. And made them a little bit bruised. I'm going to pull my bandage up just a bit, but this is our final botched results. God forbid this ever happened to us. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you tomorrow for another Joe's Vanity HalloWEEK. I can't take my serious. Let me log off. Just make sure your notification bell's turned on. Love you guys. Bye.
Yeah.